You know, friends who share good times together, who share joy, who share laughs, these experiences can bring people together. It can bring people closer. But you know what brings people even closer together than sharing the good times? It's sharing the bad. It's going through those periods of just unpleasantness where you can share that with someone and that's your thing you have with them. Like you and that person went through this bad time together. And while you may laugh and joke with the other friends, with the other people, the experience that you have with that one person who went through those bad times with you, it's a closer thing. It's a more substantial thing than you'll have with those other people who just wouldn't understand. But that one person who went through the bad times with you, they understand. They're the only other person who does. Maybe we're a bit closer now. Let's play NightCry. That piano music that we've heard and has been burned into our brains at this point sings out again as Rooney suffers another death. I mean, when you think about the soundtrack to NightCry, this piano track is obviously the first and pretty much the only thing you're going to think of. Even though it's been brought to my attention that the game actually does have a soundtrack that you can buy on Steam, and that apparently a soundtrack was made for the game, but it doesn't actually play in the game? Due to a bug? I read that, and that doesn't seem like that could be right. Yet here I am playing the game when there's like no music, yet you can buy a soundtrack on Steam. I have not bought it. I've given them enough. I've given them enough money. We got killed by a dart between the eyes. Well, killed by darts, even though it was only one dart. We have another game over, and still so many to go. But we have 16 out of 25, 9 left. We got all of the horrors, 0 left. Endings, only 3 left. Progress is being made, even though sometimes we do have to ask why. We have to question why we like to spend time like this. It's probably not healthy. But, you know, some games you play because you like them and they're fun, and other games you play because they make you feel. They make you remember how good the good games can be. Because how can you know the good without the bad? How can you appreciate playing the good games if you haven't gone through NightCry? How could you really appreciate video games unless you've gone through a game like this? If you've only played the good, how would you even know what the good are? The good would just be normal. The good would just be mediocre. If you've never truly experienced the bad, that's why the bad is valuable. The bad has its place in our lives, in this world. The bad is here to make us appreciate the good, to make us appreciate what we have. And to give thanks that not every game is NightCry. Because one of these alternate timelines, it'll be like you go down one of these and it's just, oops, every video game is NightCry. That's the worst ending. But let's put that nightmare out of our minds, because I have some bad news. We got like 2 bad endings here, right? Let's see, did you stop the life support system? Yes or no? Both ended up with bad endings, which means that this whole path right here, leads to bad endings. That means we have to go all the way back to the beginning of this chapter and get the envelope. So we'll go down the good path, and we're going to have to play like this chapter over again. It's going to be almost everything is going to be the same, except I assume that once we get back up to Vigo, I assume we don't automatically die if we have the envelope for some reason. So I'm sorry, but you have to go through this with me. We're in this together. We're in this pain together. And when we're through, when we look back at what we experienced and we shudder at the memory, we'll look at each other and we'll know that we've been bonded closer together than anything else could have made us. Any other experience. We have to find the envelope. And, okay, so I looked at where the envelope was, because I didn't know where it was. Apparently, I guess it's when you go talk to Jerome, the dreamy conductor. Apparently, it is on the floor. We'll take a look at that, but I think that's where it is. For right now... Oh, yeah, here's the guy who died in the game room, and we died over his corpse, shot by darts. He's alive right now, and I remember he adds us to his friends list. It's the first mate, Saul. So it didn't seem like we did anything with that, but I assume we probably should do this. There's got to be a reason to do it. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. All right. He's not in our contacts. We only have Leonard and Maria. Let's take a look at SNS. Okay. And we have snooker balls. Well, we did have a puzzle, apparently, concerning snooker balls. We picked up a ball. We weren't able to do anything with it. But he's now been added to our Snapchat posts. No, it's not Snapchat. That's an actual thing. Snap and Post is what we have. And we needed to find some lost balls. I don't know what we're supposed to do with him, but his post on here has pool balls, and maybe we should remember that. Even if we have nothing to do with that right now, I guess. Anyway, anything else to look at in here? Didn't seem like there was. I think it's just that one guy. But we now have his post concerning the balls. Nope, we don't know what to make of it. Do we get anything if we look at it a second time? No, same thing. You never can tell. You remember that you never can tell in NightCry. We do have to look at multiple things multiple times to make sure we have seen everything there is to be seen. All right. It seems like that guy is the only thing in here and the only reason we needed to come in here. Okay, we have his post with the pool balls, and hopefully that comes into play at some point. Hello, female passenger. I indeed was at the party. The party was boring for female passenger. She's looking for fun. What kind of fun, female passenger? What kind of fun? Oh, you're saying the same thing, female passenger. You don't have anything to tell me. Anyway, Jerome's room is this way. I think it's this one. Actually, let me take a look. I don't think I've tried to go into this. No, not female passenger. Nope. I can't actually click on that door because okay. I can't click on the door because female passenger is standing in front of it. I will assume there's nothing in that door. Let's click on Jerome's door. We've seen this. You know, we're just going to skip these scenes and hopefully this goes by fast. Okay. So before we go into the bathroom, which is what... Oh, no. I guess we have to talk to him first, but... My Jerome, your sofa outclasses mine. My sofa can't compare. I like to think she's saying this out loud. As we ignore Jerome and just walk all over his suite, checking it all out. All right, let's try to go into his bathroom. No, nothing shows up there. Okay. I do not see the envelope. We're not above that, Rooney. You know we're not. Don't lie. All right, I guess I'll talk to him, and I'll see if then whatever the envelope is becomes available, because I don't actually know what it is, but I think it is around here. And I guess we have to pick it up before the whole scissor walker thing starts. And that starts when I think he goes into the bathroom. Yeah, we keep talking to him. Jerome, okay, good. He's gone into the bathroom. Is there anything else in here before we look in the bathroom? We're not saying anything different here. Imagine what this game would be like if music was playing, you know? If it wasn't just dead silence with my voice talking over it all the time. There might actually be like a little bit of tension, you know? Maybe not a whole lot, but some. Rummage through it, Rooney. Rummage through it. You're not above it. Apparently we cannot rummage through the cabinet. I do not think we are above it. Rooney thinks otherwise. Whoops. There are two doors. I'm assuming that's... Is this the bathroom? I don't remember which one it is, but if we open it up, things go south. Oh man, I should have taken a look at which door is the bathroom. There are two doors. What if we just leave? Oh no, here it is, on the floor. It's appeared after Jerome went into the bathroom. An envelope. Yeah, we'll be sure to give it to him. I doubt I can look at it, right? Nah. You have to use items with other things, so I can't just open it up and see what's in there. All right, I have the thing. That's what we need. And I guess this one was the bathroom. So we're going to look into the bathroom, and then Scissor Walker is going to appear. If I remember right, Jerome holds Scissor Walker back as we run away. Yeah, that's what's happening. So we got to get out. And that envelope, I guess, is not going to actually come into play for, like, a while, right? Because we didn't actually have to use it or anything. All right, we're in here. Where do we... Like, what direction do we need to go? What was, like, the next thing to actually happen? Was it finding that one girl in the movie theater? Maybe it was that. And if it was, then we can head in here. Right, we didn't actually... Okay. Well, I mean, her animation of getting up, it was actually an animation this time. It wasn't just levitating up. It's remarkable. It's impressive. I don't know why she's falling over so much now, though. It was this one. So, yeah, we didn't actually need to use the envelope throughout, like, the entire chapter so far, so I assume that's not going to come up again until we get to Vigo. So, we have a while to go. You know, buckle up, because, like, nothing new is going to happen, right? I guess? But you're going to share it with me, regardless. We're going to share it all together. Let's see. Maybe she doesn't appear until after Scissor Walker's gone away. And okay, yeah, there's a hiding place. All right. Oh, no, Scissor Walker sees me. Probably not going to be able to hide if Scissor Walker just sees me do it. Right? I mean, we could try it. That'd be kind of funny. I guess let's see what happens. I'm going to hide back here. I mean, Scissor Walker was down, so technically, Scissor Walker did not see me hide here. Technically. Yeah, I guess that worked. Oh, hold on. Gotta click some more. We just went back to our original location. That's not like a different place. Gonna do that again? Now it looks like Scissor Walker is going away. Alright, so now I believe Kelly was up here in the upper rows somewhere. Yeah, okay, I guess, yep, here she is.
Kelly?
Yep. We found Kelly. All right, now Kelly's gone. She is going to go... she's actually still there. Does she have anything new to say? So she ends up going to that storehouse, and everyone else goes there too. And then we have to call her when we're outside the door, so she'll open it up. And is that the next thing we have to do? It might be. It might be. You know, I've spent a bunch of time in this area, in this level, running around and trying to find what we're supposed to do. It's kind of hard to remember what the actual critical items were, the actual path, the actual things that actually did anything, and not the things that were pointless and did nothing. So I think it's that we go to that storeroom, and then V goes there, and then we get the key to head through a locked door at the back of the movie theater hallway. We meet Jerome again. Maybe I should try to give him the envelope when we meet him, see if that works, or if we could do that. So I guess that's what we're doing next. Anyway, we added Kelly to the contact list. And I guess that's what we needed to do, because we're going to need to call her. Whoops, no, not that. We're going to need to call... Nope, not that. Call her when we get to that storeroom. Now, is there anything else I need to do? Just a lot of time is spent running around. Kind of hard to keep track of what it was that we actually did that actually moved the game along, right? It doesn't feel like anything really moves the game along. Technically, I mean, it is moving. We're on the third chapter. This endless third chapter. We're on it. We're doing it. Can we go in the other theaters? Forget if there was a reason to. Well, we can hear some explosions. Wish I had a first-person perspective in this game so we could take a closer look at these movie posters. Because I do like seeing those kinds of things in games. Seeing what they came up with. Alright, where are we gonna go? I guess let's run out into the hallway and just, you know, see what we find. I guess that's what we're doing. While one of the 3 music tracks in this game plays, this one being the ambient noise one that plays when Scissor Walker is around, even though Scissor Walker is not around right now. I'm very curious about what this game would be like if the soundtrack actually worked. You know, I think someone did mention that I got something from doing this little QTE right here, so let's try the baby doll thing. Because I don't remember if I got anything from doing that, but maybe. Anyway, baby doll flies up. Gonna have to click on that. I clicked on it. Scene is still going. There we go. It's one of the billiard balls. That's what we got in here. Okay, so that's where one of the balls was. So we did have to do that event. I didn't do it last time because I didn't remember that we got an item. So I was just thinking, well, there's no real point in doing that, right? The only thing that happens is a potential death. But no, there was something else. There was something else there. Alright, so that's... We know where 2 of them are now. I guess I might as well go get that second one, right? Go upstairs to the bar, which is where the second one will be. Actually, I would go back the other way, right? I would want to go back to the lobby, then go upstairs. And the bar is going to be up there. I'm surprised I'm actually somewhat learning the directions in these samey hallways where everything just kind of looks the same. Alright, up here we go. Oh, phone call. Hello? Okay, yeah, Kelly meets up with the others. She's gonna go in that storeroom. We go to, the cargo hold. Then we're gonna go with that door, call her, and she'll let us in. Then we get the key. We also meet some of the other fascinating characters that are on the ship. You remember them. Yeah, we could probably go by this. We already know what to do. But for right now, before we head there, let's get that billiard ball. Just because, we're thinking about it right now. Wait, which way was it? Is it this way? Might be. I'm thinking about it right now. It's on my mind, so might as well go get it. I don't think there was anything else in here besides that. It's about the size of a pool ball, actually, and has a number like a pool ball. That's weird. And yeah, there was nothing else. There's water spilled from a glass onto the table. For some reason, it changes the entire camera angle to tell us that. I don't think there was anything else. There was just the one. Oh, right. This thing turned on, and that was one of the horrors. We were frightened because it turned on automatically. Let's see if it does that, because I did not notice that at all. Well, it's not doing it. Oh, there it is. Gasp! These button-like protrusions, they have no effect. Well, I'm terrified. I don't know about you, but I probably need to stop and take a breather for a moment after that fright. That easy listening music chills the soul. At least it was music. At least it was something that was playing, as opposed to nothing, or the background music that's playing right now, which is basically nothing. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to go to... Let's go to the games room. Let's not look at that guy just yet, because if we do, Scissor Walker is going to come out. I do need to look at him, because I need to get his VIP card. But there is this. Can we do anything with the balls we have now? What does it say? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, is it 4? Oh, no, there's one down there. I cannot pick up the one down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't pick that up. Alright, let's try using this. Nope. Can't use it. What about the 6 ball? Nah, I can't use that. Not letting me. Alright, so I'm going to assume that I can't pick up any of the... Oh, there's one... Hold on, there's one in there. You see in that pocket? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7... Okay, so... So I have the 2 missing ones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 7 is in that pocket. But actually trying to use the balls with each other, that doesn't work. Try and use them on the table, doesn't work. Can't use them. All right. I'm going to assume that there's no trick to it, and I just really can't use them here. I have to guess that, right? All right. I'm going to guess that. Okay, so let's see. Let's head over here to this guy. Take a look at him. Gonna dodge that dart, and we're gonna have to evade Scissor Walker. And we're gonna have to come back here to get the card. I like how Scissor Walker just seems so slow and clumsy. Yet is quite accurate with those darts. I mean, you need to have some pretty dexterous fingers to maneuver those darts. Alright, let's find a place that we can escape from Scissor Walker from. Do we need to, or if we just went to the cargo hold, could we open that up and just escape that way? I don't actually know. If not, I guess we can escape through the clothing store. We can do that again. Or the nursery, if you want to see that one. That's a pretty good one. I guess let's go to the nursery, just so we can get Scissor Walker off our backs. And it is... let's see, which direction? Actually, the other way, I think. The other way. Hope I'm right about that. Nope, don't fall over. Rooney? You gotta... Rooney, please. Rooney, I know it's frightening, but you're not that tired. Thank you, Rooney. I think this is it. Yeah, it is. And, you know, we've seen this one already, but I'll keep it going, since it's a pretty good one. We stealthily await the entry of Scissor Walker. Wastebasket beats scissors. It's basically like a big, hard piece of paper, when you think about it. Same premise. Alright. Let's head back up there. Get that card. I'm just wondering if... when we got the card last time, we were able to go take the elevator up to the captain's area where Vigo was. I wonder if we could do that now. No, that's right. We can't do that because the entire reason we actually have to go below decks is it was to turn the power on to the elevator. That's right. That's like a whole subplot. We have to turn the elevator power on, so we go below decks, and oh, that's the bar. Hold on, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, the game room is the other direction in this hallway. Yeah, that's right. I'm just trying to think about the progression of events, of completely uninteresting events. They're just jumbled in my mind because there's nothing about them that warrants actually remembering them with any kind of clarity. It was when we go into the cargo hold, they'll talk about turning the elevator power on, and that's why we have to go below decks, so we can turn that on. And then when we turn the elevator power on, that is what is going to enable us to use the VIP card to take the elevator up to Vigo, where hopefully we will not be killed automatically because now we have the envelope. I hope that's how it works. But for right now, let's take this. Got the card. We should have just flashed that card at Vigo when he said that we weren't allowed there. Look, we're a VIP, mister. I don't know who you think you are, but I have a card that clearly states my VIPness status. Do you have a card? I don't see a card. I don't see nothing. So how are you doing? You having fun? You having a good time watching NightCry? Or, even better, watching parts of NightCry that we have already seen? You having a good time with this? I hope you are. I mean, I could have just skipped this whole part in the video, but I have to play it, so you have to share it with me. It's how this works. At least when it comes to NightCry, that's how it works. I mean, the reason I'm playing this is because I did that demo video way back, and then people said, you have to play the whole thing. You said that. That was you who told me to play this. And I said, okay. It seems funny and bad, so I will do a playthrough of NightCry. And that's why we're here now. And that's why you have to watch this. All of it. Let's call Kelly. Alright, so I wonder if when we meet Jerome, I wonder if we can just give him the envelope, or if we won't even be able to do that. I mean, we did say we'd give him the papers next time we saw him. Let's talk to everyone. I don't know how many times we have to talk to everyone, but I'm just going to talk to everyone repeatedly until things happen. Okay, she's tapped out. What about you? You're the professor who just really does not like Rooney because of her whole suicidal tendencies things. Feels that it's unfair that Rooney was the one to survive. And this is someone, I don't know who that is. It's Angie, that's right. That's right. Angie, the wife of John. Monica has the wedding ring. We've never done any. Oh yeah, male passenger. I remember him just standing bolt upright with his arms spread out. Yeah, we haven't done anything with the wedding ring. I don't know what that's for, but if I get it, no, I do get it from Monica. And when I do, maybe I can meet. I don't know if I can meet Angie again, but if I do, I wonder if I can just give that to her, and maybe something will actually happen. Anyway, it's Vigo. We got the key. See how fast this goes when you just skip everything? Alright, head back to the lobby. Go down into the movie theaters, use the key to open the door. You know, music is one of those things that you don't really think about how it enhances the game experience. It's like, it doesn't have to be like really bombastic music or really anything that's in your face, but just like the sound design, the composition, it's just, it's something that really affects how you perceive the whole thing. And that has to be one big reason for why like NightCry has such, like I have such a negative reaction to it. Because it sounds so bad. Sounds so poor. And I think that's probably a big reason for it. For why I have the reaction I do to NightCry. Even Ride to Hell had some decent music. Oh, no, not here, not here. Even Ride to Hell had some decent music for its setting. This is nothing. That'd be an interesting experiment. Play some well-known games, but turn the music off. And just think about how that's affecting your perception of the game. Maybe I might try that. Have to think of some good games to try that with. That sounds like that could be interesting. I mean, you wouldn't do it for like more than one video per game, right? Or just some like famous cutscenes in video games without music. Here's Jerome. He got out safely, and he's just gonna stand here stock still? I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he told us really what he was gonna do. He's gonna look around a little bit more. What does that mean? Look around for what? What are you looking for? Anyway, here's your envelope. Do you want it? Okay, yeah, we can give it to him. Yeah, I stole it from your room, Jerome. This was before Scissor Walker showed up, so I actually had no reason to take it. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about when I say give it to you when you came back, because you just went in the bathroom. Okay, family photos. Ah, but Jerome cannot remember his real family. Jerome doesn't know where he came from. What? Sworn to secrecy? I mean, surely they could have told him at some point. Okay, so Jerome has learned a little bit more about his past, and I wonder how that will come into play. Or how anything Jerome does is going to come into play. What do you do? What are you doing here? What is your part in the story? You right here. You've done nothing. Alright, time to drop down. Looks like we're gonna have to jump. We did it. Is there something I'm missing? Can't actually click on that. Oh, okay, that's what I'm missing. Getting a call from Jessica. Oh, right, and then she tells us not to trust Eric, right? But little does Rooney know that Jessica's dead. Trying to make sure that we don't take our antibiotics, which is going to result in us having a migraine headache that kills us. We're on to you, fake Jessica. We're on to you. Is there anything else in this room? Oh yeah, there's a QTE, that's right. Yeah, that's right. This one. This one that had my favorite Scissor Walker entrance of all. Yep. There. And there's no audio. There is no sound at all to it. We have to get on here. Nope, can't skip it. Yeah, these are two death scenes we're gonna have to look at. They're just sort of out in the middle of nowhere here. So I wasn't able to start a saved game close to these. And since it's been a while since we saved, I wouldn't want to actually die here now, because we'd have quite a bit to do. We did it. Alright, I think the next thing up was to save Monica. Believe so. Well, not save her, because she's not really in danger right now, but to find where she is, which container she's in. Oh, that was the explosion when Leonard came back. I was kind of thinking about that. When Leonard comes back to the ship, there's an explosion. And I was wondering, where in the game does that happen? I don't remember that in Rooney's chapter, but that must have been where that was. Leonard has come back from the deserted island, and that explosion happens, and then he is captured by the cult. And then we know what they do to him. Couldn't tell you why they do that to him, but they do. And we'll have to find the remote for the crane. It's over here, I think? Yep, it is over here. Just pick it up, Rooney, please. All right. Let's head up here. And we know what to do now. So, I mean, we're just going to do this real fast, right? Oh, wait, before we do that, we should use the forklift, right? To ram open that container that Monica's in. Yeah, I should do that first. It's this one. Well, I probably have to call her phone, right? That's how we learned where she was. So many steps to remember. Such an elaborate game, NightCry is. Okay, let's call John's phone. Nothing happened. Nothing would happen if I call Monica, either. I wonder if we haven't realized that Monica is here, so calling her won't work. Is this the kind of game that would do that? This is probably the kind of game that would do that, right? I'm gonna have to find the necklace that's right here and realize that Monica lost her necklace, even though we know that she actually hasn't. Then I'm gonna need to find her... I can't click on that? Isn't that, like, part of her dress? I can't seem to click on it. I do seem to remember that we found her dress, like part of it on the ground, but I can't click on that. All right, let's try calling John Thompson's phone again. There we go. That's it. I hate when games do that. Because even if we didn't know Monica was here, if we called John's phone, we would have heard it. I mean, I get the progression of the train of thought, but I never like it when games do that. That's right, and here Rooney learns how to operate a forklift. She has to operate this forklift and work this job until the Mad Angels start to harass her. So she would be able to find their leader and try to get a lead on Lon D. And I believe the leader is right in here. Found her. Alright, time for a whole bunch of conversations to skip. Monica and Rooney, not exactly friends. And she still has her necklace on. I love that. We have to talk to her a whole bunch of times, so we get this wedding ring. There we go. Okay. And that non-music is still going. It just keeps going. It's just been going for a while now. Nothing else plays. You know, I bet if, like, when Scissor Walker attacks, if you were to just play the Clock Tower chase music, that would come off as a lot more exciting. It's like, I really think the audio is a big reason for why this is coming off so bad. Not to say that the rest of it is good, just that I think that is making a very large difference in how I'm perceiving the game. A lot of the bad games that I like tend to have decent music, thinking about it. A lot of the, I would say, charming but flawed games have good soundtracks. So I'm thinking this is a big reason for why NightCry just annoys me. Alright, here's Eric. Give us those antibiotics, Eric. Need them. For, you know, blood poisoning. Eric diagnoses us as having blood poisoning, so we should take the antibiotics. And hey, give him to Monica as well. Oh, get in touch with the upper floor. So call Kelly, I guess. There we go. Skip that. Going to turn the power in. Hopefully I'm not missing anything important that I need to remember, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Give me the antibiotics, Eric. I'm asking nicely. There we go. Eric's medication. We don't want to get blood poisoning. You've seen what happens when you get blood poisoning of the blood. It's not a pleasant experience. I wonder if we could take it and not give it to Monica. Probably not. Because, like, we use it in a cutscene with Monica, so you probably just can't use it on your own. Down we go. I wonder how long this video's been going, because I haven't really been keeping track. But doesn't the time just fly by when you're playing NightCry? Doesn't it just seem like 5 minutes have passed at most? At most! I could do this all night. I'm curious to know what the soundtrack is like now. It kind of bothers me, the idea of paying more money for NightCry, but I kind of want to know what the soundtrack of this could possibly be. I mean, Mishiro Yamane must have done something, right? Her name was on the Kickstarter. There must have been something on that she did, and I'd like to hear that. I mean, what would be even better is if the music played in the game. You know, that would be an even better thing. If, like, maybe the game's soundtrack actually played in the game. Then, you know, we'd be cracking. We'd be onto something here. Maybe someday Maybe someday game developers will figure out how to make music play in a video game, so they don't waste their time and money making these big elaborate soundtracks and say, oh well, if only this could play while the game was playing, but it's out of our hands. That's just too hard. It's too much. The technology doesn't exist for the game to be played and the music to be played at the same time. It's something that our brightest minds have been trying to work out how to accomplish, how to achieve. Maybe someday they'll do it. Maybe someday the riddle will be figured out. For right now, I'm like going up this ladder. I'm going through the air duct, Eric. And I won't forget. Number 13. I won't forget. You know, just the thing I have to wonder looking at this, like they have this camera angle real in on Rooney's butt, and you're like, you've seen it, it's obvious. The weird thing to me is how like harshly polygonal Rooney's butt is. So like they're zooming in on it, and it's like, oh yeah, look at those sharp polygons. Look at those angles. You like that, huh? You like what you're seeing? Yeah, you do, because you're a gamer. That's what you gamers are into, right? Oh, right, look at this, or else I die. I forgot. Help somebody. The professor who doesn't like us is going to get killed. Can't do anything to help her. I like how being startled in this game is represented by the cursor, like, moving abruptly to the side. Like, that's how you know that Rooney is startled. This game was supposed to come out on mobile. I don't think it has yet. I looked at that not that long ago. Looked up the wiki entry for NightCry, and it does mention that the mobile version is supposed to come out in 2016. Well, there's like 2 months to go, so I don't know if that's happening. I mean, the game was originally supposed to be on mobile. If I remember this right, the PC port was because the backers on the Kickstarter wanted it. Everyone wanted it on PC, so they said, okay, here's a PC version. But the original game, like the original vision, was it was going to be a mobile game, right? That's my understanding of it. But the mobile version still hasn't come out. Oh, what if the mobile version comes out and it's really good? What if they took the extra time to polish up NightCry to make it the experience they wanted it to be? The mobile version was the original pitch. That's the true version of the game. The PC version was just a half-assed port that they put out due to demand. But the real version, the true version of NightCry is the mobile one. Of course, it all makes sense. They put this out for a quick buck. But it was always going to be the case that the mobile version was going to be the actual true vision of NightCry. That would actually make a lot more sense than anything else. Like, honestly, if the mobile version came out and, like, a lot of the problems of this game were fixed, and it was a much more polished experience, I don't think I'd be surprised. They certainly are taking enough time on it. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta pass the elevator test. You remember what that is. We found John Thompson's dead body earlier in the game as Monica. Well, John is up and around, and he seems like he's having the time of his life. Man, I'm gonna have to check out the mobile version when it comes out, aren't I? I'm gonna have to buy the mobile version and see how it is. Because I'll have to know. I'm gonna have to know if... I'm gonna have to know. Here comes Scissor Walker. Let's walk backwards and get to the electric cable and throw it in the water, which, like, appears to mildly inconvenience Scissor Walker. Doesn't seem to bother it that much. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're getting something out of this. I'm just curious to see how this all wraps up. Or maybe I should put that in quotes when I say wrap up. Because, you know, maybe expecting that the story will have some kind of satisfactory conclusion. I don't know, maybe that's hoping for a bit too much. I expect the story will have an ending, let's say. I do expect that. Whether or not it will be a satisfactory ending, I'll just keep my expectations in check, I think. I guess we're loading the next floor, because NightCry is loading a whole lot. And yeah, what is with the loading times? Does this look like it has a lot to load? Where are we going? That's right, we're going to... We have to go up the stairs. That's right, go up the stairs in the lobby. And we're going to go to the elevator, which is going to take us up to... Actually, should I... Is that a faster way to go this way? Maybe, let's say. We're going to take the elevator up, which is going to take us to the captain's quarters and where we meet Vigo. And, you know, hopefully we don't automatically die and get a bad ending. I can't promise that we won't, but that thing with the envelope was the only thing on the flowchart that it said we hadn't done. Now we've done it. And I hope that means that we are not going to just, well, okay, this is not where I want to be. I hope that means that we're just not going to automatically die when we meet Vigo. I can only hope that. Because if we do, I don't really know what it is that we need to do at that point. I'm just assuming that the reason that we died was because the game likes to do that. You haven't completed an arbitrary objective, so that means automatic death when you get to a certain point in the game. Like, for example, did you take the antibiotics? You didn't? Well, you're gonna die. By headache? Which is a symptom of blood poisoning, I guess. No, come on, no, go. Alright, where do I want to go? Let's see. The clothing store, we can hide there again. We have not hidden there in this save file. Like, we hid there last time, but then we died later on. But it worked the first time, so we gotta find the clothing store. We gotta hide there. Here comes Scissor Walker. It's funny, I never actually use that feature. The thing where you can look behind you. I mean, I know it's there to build tension. It's a neat idea. I never actually use it, though. Like, you know, oh no, it's scary. Here comes Scissor Walker. Oh no! You don't actually need to look at Scissor Walker coming after you, though, you know? You don't need to look at it. Oh, that's right. That one doesn't have a QTE. Alright, now that Scissor Walker has gotten that out of its system, let's head back to that lobby. Let's go up the stairs. Let's go into the captain's room. Look at those files again, I guess, is what we're going to do. We're going to run into Vigo. And, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not just automatic death. It could be. I can't promise that it won't be. This is probably a pretty lengthy video at this point, I have to imagine. And it's all just stuff we've already seen. It's all just here to get to the point where we left off, because I didn't get the envelope at the beginning of the chapter, which means having to play through the entire chapter over again, with the one, like, small difference of that I got the envelope and then gave it to Jerome. At the very least, it's been a lot faster this time than it was the first time. Alright, use my VIP card. Use it in here. Up we go. And now I guess the moment of truth. Let's see what happens in this part of the game since we gave... let's press space on that. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's see what happens since we gave Jerome the envelope. I'm just going to go in here and just look at everything, because I assume you have to. So it didn't seem like anything came of it last time. Oh, what is this? It's gross. It's like meaty blood. Like, let's look at the... No, anything here? I don't know if I saw this perspective last time. It doesn't look like anything's here. Okay. Take a look at this, right? Again. 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 All right. Got it all. And let's see. This right here. And again. All right. So I think that's everything that we needed to see. All right. Vigo is going to be around this corner. Now, what's going to happen since we got that envelope and gave it to Jerome? What is... Let's see. Vigo? You going to kill me? Is that what's going to happen here? Take out the VIP card, Rooney. Show him the VIP card. We're a VIP. Alright, we're getting gassed. It doesn't necessarily mean it's death. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It could still be good. It could still be good. Please be good. Oh, God. It was not good. Let's take a look at the flowchart. Oh. Where could I find Angie? After I got the ring... That was from Monica. At that point, Scissor Walker attacked everyone. What am I looking at there? What room is that? Is that the clothing store? Okay, this was a new one that I heard about Jerome's past. So it was yes. So you can do a no on that one. And then that brought us to, did I find Monica? Did I take the antibiotics? Yes. Did I hear from Monica about the man with an artificial eye? I had talked to Monica, and I got yes. And then did I stop the life support system? Yes. Where is Angie? We need to find Angie. I don't know where Angie is. Okay. Okay, there's hope. There is hope. Ooh, mechanized whirring. Okay, let's just use the card. Use the card. Just use the card. What? What? What about my other card? No? Can I not leave? Well, Angie's not in this hallway, so it's kind of a problem, NightCry. And she's not in here. I don't... Angie, are you around? I don't see Angie. Angie's not here. Folders line the shelves. You know what doesn't line the shelves? Angie. She is not lining these shelves. Can you really not take the elevator down? Wait, I used the key cards on the thing, but I did not actually try just clicking on it. Maybe that's it. I hope... It's gotta be it, right? That makes sense. Well... I guess that's it for today's episode of NightCry. I hope you enjoyed this very eventful episode of this survival horror adventure game. I know we're all very happy about this, about what's happening right now. We're all very happy and pleased as to the events that are unfolding. You're happy that you just watched an episode that's probably like over an hour of like almost nothing new. Almost nothing new at all. I'm sure you're very pleased about that. Don't spoil anyone on how the video ends. You don't want people to be spoiled on material that's this good. You want people to build up hope that there's going to be a different outcome by the time they get to the end of this over hour-long video. And then their hope gets crushed. And in that way, you know, you get pleasure out of the sharing of your misery with others. It's like I said back at the beginning. When you get to share the bad times with other people, you form a strong bond between you. You and those other people, you share a knowing glance, a wink and a nod. You understand. You understand what it really is. No one else does. But you do. We do. Because we have played NightCry. I'll see you next time. One more thing before we go. I was just thinking about something that I said in that video, where I said that I wonder if it was the lack of music or the lack of pretty much any kind of audio whatsoever that was maybe a big factor for making the game just seem so poor to me. I mean, of course, the game has other poor points, but I think that's probably a big one, and the more I thought about it, the more that seemed like it was probably correct. So I just wanted to try something. I wanted to try to add some music to a scene here from today's video, and I just want to see if that improves this at all, makes it seem better, makes it seem more tense maybe. Let's take a listen and hear how this comes out. Yeah, that was an improvement. That was better. That scene actually seemed kind of tense with the music playing. Boy, it's a shame that music doesn't really exist in NightCry. That does seem like a shame. Well, I guess we'll continue trudging through the musicless game next time, and I'll see you then.